This is the most important room in Minecraft, and somehow it's still the ugliest. So today we're going to give this portal room a complete overhaul and turn it into a build worthy of the end dimension. We got a lot of work to do, let's get right into it. Our first step in transforming this portal room is going to be completely destroying it. Can't really build anything new here if we still got all of this old structure. So the first thing that we need to do is knock out all these walls, knock out this floor, and expand this room quite a bit. I do have a general plan of what I want this place to look like, but I haven't planned it out exactly yet. So I want as much room as we can get just so that we can expand and really make this room what it deserves to be. Alright, so we got the walls and stuff knocked out. I do want this portal to be the bottom of the room, so I'm not really worried about anything underneath here. I'm thinking about having a little pit in the middle of the room that leads down into this portal. So nothing under here is going to be visible, so we just got to work from this portal up, which that does mean we have to extend this room up a long ways, and we also need to go out to each side a lot more. I think what I'm going to start off doing is expand each of the sides as far as I want them, and then we'll just have to excavate this entire room as far up as we need to. So we got the general shape of this pretty much mapped out right here. I'm thinking of having like our drop chute from the surface come down here, and then we'll have staircases on each side of this leading down into our end portal. Room's going to be about this big, but I want to go up quite a few more blocks. I want this thing to be tall and grand. So now we got to dig out all of this stone above us. Probably want to go 7 or 8 blocks up higher. Give ourselves plenty of room. We basically got the room all carved out right here. Now what we need to work on is figure out what kind of blocks we want to use to fill this bad boy in. And right off the bat, I'm thinking I want to use a lot of blackstone, some obsidian, some crying obsidian, a lot of dark blocks, a lot of purple blocks. I want to throw in some of our purple frog lights. So I'm going to run around and grab a bunch of materials to use in the design of this place. Then we'll get back and get to work. So we should have just about everything we need here in our ender chest. We got a bunch of frog lights, a bunch of blackstone, obsidian, some deep slate, and some purple stained glass. So we'll be utilizing all of that. Where in the world did you come from? Anyway, I'm thinking I want to start in the center, since I don't really have an exact plan for this room yet, but I want to start in the center and kind of work my way out from there. Alright, so I got the center all mapped out. I'm liking how this is coming together. The crying obsidian plus the frog lights and the purple glass. Kind of want to continue that theme along with the dark deep slate and the blackstone all throughout this build. So we got a good start here. Now I kind of want to work on this floor, get this part figured out before we make our way up. Okay, so I think I got the design of the floor figured out right here. This is what each of the 4 corners are going to look like. Now I just got to repeat it over on all 3 of those other sides. So I'm going to knock that out real quick. Okay, so now that the flooring is all in, you got it complete on all sides. Time to move on to the walls. Now I did grab a lot of obsidian. I kind of want to utilize a lot of that here in the walls, along with some more of the crying obsidian, which I don't have a ton of, so I'll have to use that sparingly in places. But I want to come up with a design for the walls and then just copy and paste it onto the other 3. Let's get to work on that next. All right, and there's our wall design. Took quite a bit of trial and error, but I think I'm liking it. I really like how the crying obsidian looks in the corners. Now we just got to repeat this on these two sides. This one's going to be just a little bit different because that's where we're going to have our entrance and exit chutes. So that middle portion is going to be a little bit different on this side. But we're going to copy and paste that over here and over here. So let's get that done. And it's all coming together. We got all four walls in. This side is going to be our entrance. We're going to have our up and down water elevators there. But that is all four walls. I'm loving how it's coming together so far. And now all we got to do is put in this ceiling. And this room is pretty much done. And our end portal transformation is complete. I love the way this turned out. This is how the end portal room should look. This room screams portal to the end dimension much more than the original in portal room. This is the way it should be, and we went ahead and added elevators up and down so we can get here from the surface. But I'm loving the way this turned out. Now up here at the top, this is where our bubble elevators take us, just in the middle of these woods. I do want to build a little something here, just so it's not in the middle of the woods. So I'm going to grab some materials and knock out a little build around the entrance to this. All right, and we got the top portion all built out. Let's take a look as we're flying in. Just this little structure here on the edge of the tree line. Come on in, we'll drop down through our elevator and pop out into our brand new portal room. That is going to be it for this one, guys. Drop a comment, let me know what you guys want to see on the next one, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.